Now we will move on to the water Mars. And this is Scorpio Mars, my terrifying placement. But all these women have done really well, and they've had that one breakout role. That's what I can say about Mars in Scorpio. The women, they are very successful. What they do, like a Mars in Taurus, who are more slow and methodical, what they put their effort into, they're going to get something back. I mean, look at the Rachel haircut. That was iconic, and she made it with just a haircut. She probably could have. Her acting could have been really shit, but her timing was on point. And I think that's her Sagittarius moon, but also her Mars in Scorpio, because she knows how to get onto that deeper level. And this is Jennifer Aniston I'm talking about at the moment. I don't want to be in this video. And then we obviously have Taylor Swift and Sydney Sweeney. So I always do these videos while I'm like trying to look for something at the same time, and now that's the lid event. There we go. So Taylor Swift is obviously like the most successful person in her field of what she does, and that is music. And she's probably like been pushed since day one. I don't know much about this woman. I feel like she's got a really religious mother, and she's probably very right wing, and people don't want to like cancel celebrities they like. It's all okay with people we don't really know or we're not that big a fan of. I mean, look at Selena Gomez. She's never been cancelled, but she does a lot of the same shady shit Justin does. She just doesn't get caught doing it. Anyway, so talk about Taylor Swift. It's alleged that she could be gay. And it really wouldn't surprise me, because I'm sure she's got an Aquarius North Node like me. And anything Aquarian like is going to make you bisexual. She's an Aquarius Venus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she probably is bisexual, if not completely gay. And she's not allowed to be. These people in Hollywood, they think it's not right to be gay, but yet the rappers anyway parade it in their song that it's the best thing ever, like being gay and going down on, just like, all I'm thinking of is the little orphan Annie. What's her name? Ice Pumpkin or something. Yeah, her. She's talking about, I hit reverse, you see me hit reverse. I don't know what, I just want to say that kind of shit. It's so fucking annoying. Like, her music, to me, is just so enraging. And look, she's disappeared again. And then Sydney Sweeney, we have her in body, and she's sexualized, and it's all her body. It's her sexual organs that are shown on Euphoria. It is, there she is. And it's like very Scorpio coded, that is. And getting with someone else's partner. Scorpio coded. Very Scorpio coded. Mars in Cancer, I'm going to have to say it's not a placement I'm as familiar with, but these women here, Lana Del Rey, so Cancer definitely rules like race and things going on with race, and it just made me think of National Anthem, turning on your National Anthem. And it also made me think of Taylor Swift, who is, I'm sure she's got a Cancer moon, so she talks about patriotic things. So these people can be very patriotic, and they're also very creative. I think any water Mars is usually very creative when it comes to anything artistic, whether it be music, whether it be making clothes, whether it just be fashion in general. They're artistic people and they know what they're doing. They're very emotionally charged. It's not a sign that Mars generally likes to be in. And the male ones, they're way more questionable than the female ones. So yeah, we have that with these. And like I said, I usually use females as an example. And certain like jobs that they could do is like becoming a campaigner, becoming an equal rights person, because it's gonna take away your Cancer. Cancers aren't selfish, but they are all about their own and not others a lot of the time. And sometimes you have to be about everybody, the collective, not just yours and who you believe is like your own people. You have to be fair, basically. You have to be fair with it all and have it properly in place, instead of being like, oh, because they're my family, I'll do it. Instead of like not helping somebody who was homeless, who maybe needed a sandwich. Just as an example, I'm not saying you have to go and do that. God, everyone takes what I say very literally, and I've had a few moments recently where this happened. I just realised my boyfriend's put the scent of mine behind the sofa. I can see what it was at the towel. And never mind, I'm trying to put my birth chart up with blue tack basically. And it's hard to find in my house, so I'm using toothpaste instead, but I do not want to do that with my chart. So yeah, these people here, they're very patriotic, they love their country, they love who they are, and they're kind, empathetic. My key work is got her Mars in Cancer and her Venus in Cancer. So I always say it's hilarious when someone's got Venus conjunct Mars, and she's very ethereal, she's very fashionable, she's very cool, and she's the best key worker I've ever had, if I'm being honest. She really is the best key worker, she really cares about the cause, and she doesn't just care about her family. I'm part of her life now, and I know that she won't just leave me people have left, key workers have left before and they've gone on, done another job. I know that she likes me in that way, in a good way, Oh, my birth chart won't stay up, please. I need to get framed or something, because it's going to really stress me out. Look at that Mars strongly in the 10th house. See, this is a good, in fact I might use it as a thing. Oh, you fuck up! Just stay up! I'm going to cut that out of the video. Sorry I rambled on there, I'm not doing that now. So Mars in Pisces, get into the arts, get into something creative, get into a good project. Getting on with something to do with water, like I said, be a spiritual advisor, even be an astrologer, but also you're really good with dream stuff, seeing the hidden meanings in dreams, seeing the hidden meanings in just things in life in general. That is your area, and it's something you're really good at. So hone that in. And we've got what's her name? Not Priscilla, the daughter's name, who's not with us anymore. Lisa. It's Marie Presley. I think she saw through her mum's bullshit. I really do. I think she saw through that woman's bullshit and was like, no, I'm not having it this way. I'm not having it the way she's trying to portray herself to be this victim with my dad. But she was a victim of the dad, because her dad was basically a paedophile. He was. I know y'all listen, people get me mad. I don't care. He was. What he did wasn't right. You should not have got with a 14-year-old. You should not have been attracted to a 14-year-old. Now, I'm not an Elvis fan. Always be a Michael Jackson fan. He got accused of it left, right and centre, which then makes me think probably wasn't one, because they're accusing him of being something, and he probably isn't that at all. So that's my theory on it. And little did you know, he had a lot of placements in Pisces. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? By the way, I was being sarcastic. Yeah, he had a lot of placements in Pisces that I think really stood out in his personality. There you go. Cardi B, another cultural icon. She's had issues with race and bringing up race. Marilyn Monroe, she was out for her troops, so she did things for the collective. Pete Doherty, he's had things of addiction over the years. All these people here have had struggles of addiction. Paris Hilton, she went through that horrible camp where she got treated like a slave, and it was also I don't like Paris Hilton's mum. I kind of like Paris now. When I was younger, she was a bitch. She was a bitch in the 2000s, and you would have hated her too. But now, she's this icon. And Tommy Lee, not Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee, Mars in Cancer. So you see what I mean with Mars in Cancer, man? They don't know how to behave like men. They're very feminine, and it makes them quite angry. So yeah.